It looks more like Glastonbury Festival than a house of God. And those who have a ticket for this sellout show are seeking a new kind of trip, where the ancient doors of Rochester Cathedral offer a portal into outer space. You're making a heavenly location even more heavenly in a way, aren't you?
One of the purposes of cathedrals was to express the narratives and the stories of these places, the wonder of the world around us, the heavens above, etc. And they were painted on the ceilings, on the walls, and over time they've been destroyed. And really using the light and sound that we put together is almost about telling those stories in a contemporary way and to bring it to life for a contemporary audience.
And each member of that audience, 7,000 of them this week, will retrace the steps of the pilgrims to walk among the stars. From last year's Moon Museum to Crazy Golf, it's another attempt by the cathedral to reimagine what this huge space can be used for. What do you say to people who might think, look, this is a very sacred space and it's being turned into an entertainment venue?
Well, the cathedral's been here a long time and has been used for many purposes over the years, and as a place of pilgrimage. And there's an interesting question about what pilgrimage is. A pilgrimage is to go somewhere with a kind of spiritual intent. And sometimes that spiritual intent doesn't have to be sort of oh so holy. You know, we can meet God, we can have experiences of the divine unexpectedly. And what we're trying to do with all these experiences, some of which are more heavenward looking than others, perhaps, but we want to invite people in and say, this is your cathedral, this is your space.
Already a hit at other cathedrals in the land, the show is set to send visitor numbers here sky high. Charlie Rose, BBC South East Today, Rochester.
And if you're thinking of going, it's completely sold out, but at least we've given you a little snippet there. Right, Sara's here with the weather. How much rainfall in the last few days?
That was a disappointment. The rainfall's been a disappointment. Let's find something optimistic to talk. I was all set to book that, I tell you. What a day it's been, a mixed one. We had that heavy rain overnight, some localised flooding, of course, and then things started to clear up. And clearing up for the next few days. We've got some really lovely weather ahead of us, but we will start in the mornings with a little bit of mist and fog, I think, through the next few mornings because we've had that rainfall that Chrissy just talked about. So the ground is saturated. But as we go through the day tomorrow, it's sunny spells increasingly and temperatures at around 16 or 17, possibly inland 18 Celsius, taking us into the low 60s in Fahrenheit. This little fella out here is ex-Hurricane Sam. Now, it's a very long-running hurricane starting on the 23rd of September, tracking towards Iceland, pulling up for us at high pressure. So that's why it's going to be more settled in the coming days. Here is the start of things on Thursday. As I say, there will be some mist and fog around in the mornings, but it will lift up. So there will be that autumnal feel at first, but sunshine in the afternoons, 18 Celsius. I think some of these numbers, you know, are a little bit on the conservative side because you can see here on the air mass chart that we've got the oranges, and the oranges also suggesting, of course, that warmer air. Eventually it's squeezed out of the way through the second half of the weekend, but it is going to be quite warm in the meantime. So although we've got that misty, murky start on Friday, we've got the sunshine coming through, and with that, temperatures certainly into the high teens, but it's not impossible to think that some of us could see 20 or 21 for Friday and Saturday.
So there you go. We end up on a fairly positive note, Sara. Right, thank you. That is it from the two of us. Fiona Irving will be here just after 10. You have a good evening. Goodbye.
Go. The Mating Game continues Sunday at 8 o'clock on BBC One and iPlayer.
I'm speechless.
Wow.
Antique tweet.
7 new celebrities uncover their unknown ancestors.
I feel like there's a naughtiness to it.
In your blood.
In my blood.
Street cred's gone.
Very difficult to take in.
Brand new Who Do You Think You Are starts next Tuesday at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Arm blank. Tamsin armband. He's got it! What did you put?
I put armband. I couldn't think of anything. My mind actually went blank.
The brand new series of Blankety Blank continues Saturday at 8:55 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Welcome to Tuesday night on BBC One. Anthony here live to take you through the evening, and you don't want to miss this one. It's the gripping series finale of Silent Witness here at 9. First up, it's The One Show.